Did you know that over 70% of a car's braking power comes from the front brakes? But most new motorcycle riders still stomp on the rear like they're in a sedan? That split-second habit might feel familiar, but it could be the last thing you ever do on a bike. See, we carry over all kinds of deadly car driving reflexes when we hop on two wheels, and that's where things go wrong. In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 car habits that kill, and if you ride like you drive, even just a little, you need to stick around. Don't skip number 3, because that one could save you from becoming a hood ornament at your next red light. And number 5, most riders don't even realize they're doing it until it's too late. Let's begin with number 1, sitting upright and relaxed at speed. This one's sneaky because it feels comfortable. You hop on the bike, sit back like you're in a lazy-boy, arms stretched, spine straight, knees flopping in the breeze, just vibing down the highway like you're in a Cadillac. But that relaxed car driver posture, it's turning you into a giant parachute on 2 wheels. You're catching wind like a sailboat and losing control without even realizing it. On a motorcycle, especially at higher speeds, you need to lean into the wind, grip the tank with your knees, and keep your elbows bent and ready, like you're in a street fight with physics. Because you are. This isn't a road trip playlist moment. It's a high-speed balancing act. So don't ride like you're lounging in a sedan. Posture equals control, and control keeps you off the pavement. Loop back to your body position every time you hit that throttle. Number 2, assuming everyone sees you. Ah yes, the classic rookie move, riding like you've got a neon sign over your head that says, "Hey, I'm right here." Spoiler alert, you don't. In a car, you're used to being a big, bulky metal box that people have to notice. But on a motorcycle, you're practically a ghost with turn signals. Assuming that other drivers see you is like assuming your ex still thinks about you. Dangerous and often false. Most drivers are half distracted, 3/4 tired, and fully convinced their mirrors are just decorative. That's why you have to ride like you're invisible. Flash your high beam. Tap the brakes, wiggle the handlebars. Dance the Macarena if you have to, but never assume they see you. Loop this into your riding mentality. I am invisible. I am stealth. I am a ninja with a license plate. Because once you accept that you're not being seen, you'll start riding to actually be safe, not just feel safe. Number 3, stopping too close to other vehicles. If you're still pulling up behind cars like you're in a bumper-to-bumper rush hour traffic jam, stop that. Literally. This is not your comfy little Corolla. On a motorcycle, stopping too close to the car ahead is like willingly sitting in the splash zone at a demolition derby. In a car, you can relax, sip coffee, scroll through your playlist, and trust your airbags. But on 2 wheels, you've got nothing but a helmet and prayer. If someone slams into you from behind and you've boxed yourself in, congrats. You've just become the meat in a steel sandwich. Instead, stop off center. Give yourself space. Always leave an escape route, whether it's to the left, the right, or straight through that tiny gap no car could ever fit. Think of every stoplight as a potential trap, and every mirror check as your early warning system. Number 4, using the horn as your first line of defense. If your first reaction to danger on a motorcycle is to hit the horn, you're already a second too late. In a car, honking is like casting a passive-aggressive spell. Excuse me, I exist. But on a bike, that tiny beep is basically a polite whisper in a thunderstorm. You're betting your life on a sound that most drivers ignore while changing Spotify tracks. And the riders who survive aren't the ones who honk first. They're the ones who brake, swerve, or throttle out, while the honkers are still reaching for the button. Every second counts, and if you're wasting it honking, you're missing the moment to act. Horns don't stop cars, your skills do. So next time someone cuts you off, skip the beep and think, can I escape? Because relying on your horn might win you the argument, but it won't win you the crash. Number 5, spending too long in blind spots. That's not confidence. That's motorcycle hide and seek on hard mode. In a car, you might sit next to someone for miles on the highway, no problem. But on a bike, if you're hanging out in someone's blind spot like it's a social gathering, you're just one distracted lane change away from becoming a hood ornament. Here's the scary part. Most drivers don't even know you're there. They're checking texts, sipping coffee, adjusting their AC, definitely not scanning their mirrors for a two-wheeled ninja. So don't gamble with your life in someone's shadow. Keep this in your mind. Blind spot is equal to danger zone. Pass fast or back off. And the riders who make it home don't linger in the blind spot. They get in, get out, and stay alive. Number 6. Getting distracted at stops. You know the drill. In a car, you stop at a red light. Reach for your phone. Check that group chat. Maybe adjust the AC. Take a sip of coffee. It's a whole multitasking routine. But try that same habit on a motorcycle. You're basically parking your spine in the danger zone. Here's what most new riders forget. At a stoplight, you are completely exposed, and the guy behind you might not even be looking up from his own phone. If you're daydreaming about dinner or checking your mirror selfies in your visor, you've already lost the reaction time lottery. Motorcycle survival at stops isn't passive, it's active. Watch your mirrors. Keep it in gear. Know your escape route. Every red light is a potential threat. Stay alert or stay vulnerable. One distracted moment can cost you the ride home.